For today's video, we would want to show how to embed a PDF file and display it on your Drupal 9 website. It would look something like this. This is the desired display. Uh, we want to upload the PDF file to our website, and that PDF file will be displayed as an embedded file from any of your website pages, from your Drupal pages. Okay. For this, we looked at different uh, PDF viewer modules from Drupal.org, and from among the choices, we would want to try out the PDF module from Drupal.org/project/PDF. So what it needs is we need to download the module, okay, whether via Composer, if you have command line access, or probably the usual install from the Drupal backend extend section. Add a new module here, download the PDF module, and upload from this interface. We can do that. All right. Okay. You just need to download the module itself first before uploading it via backend, Drupal backend to install it from here. All right. Or you could use the Composer method. Okay. We have already done that. We have already done that. We have already installed the PDF module to our Drupal website. Okay, we have a Drupal website, Drupal 9 website here. And what we would want is if this particular training course, this is a this is a website offering training courses. And what we would want here, it's still kind of slow, still not optimized. What we would want here is that we want to display somewhere, probably as one of these tabs here. So you get the benefit of learning how to accomplish the tabs here. Probably we would want the PDF displayed at another tab here, and display it as probably training course outline or something. Okay, we'd have that. All right, so we have now installed the module PDF. There you go, PDF module. It's now installed and enabled, because after you install it, you need to enable it. Like uh, click install. That should really mean to enable it. Okay, but this is the module now. This is already installed, and as part of the requirements of this module, it says we need an external library that should work with the module. It's a requirement. Without it, the module will not work. It says that we need to download a particular PDF.js library, and the link has been provided from the project page. And clicking on this link here, it will lead you to here. And between the two, we'd probably want the latest for modern browsers, stable. And once we've downloaded that, you'd, you'd get something like this here. All right, you get something like this. And we'd probably want to extract it and follow the rest of the instructions. It says you need to have a libraries directory from your Drupal website. So it looks like this. Okay. If you do not have that libraries directory, you should install that. You should create one. All right. And from the downloaded library folder, okay, it says from the instruction, it says you need to have libraries slash pdf.js directory, subdirectory within the libraries folder. And that's where you will put the downloaded files. Okay. So we have already done that. We now have libraries and pdf.js. You probably want to rename the extracted folder that you have downloaded as pdf.js as as instructed from the documentation. Okay, here. Okay, and once we have that, already have that, and I'm working on my local machine, but of course, yeah, this has been uploaded already to the server. Once we have done that, probably the module is already ready to work, to be worked on. Okay, so how to proceed then? We have the module installed plus the required its required library, which is pdf.js. Once we have that, we'd probably want to build up the content type of this training page, of this training course. Okay, from our Drupal website, you probably know how to create content types already, so we would not go into that. You probably know that some content types we need to have a to build up different fields and manage the form displays and manage the displays and etc. So for our training courses, we have built a content type called course. This is the content type called course, which will serve as the training courses pages on the website. We have a lot here. On the, okay, and each content type called course must have these following fields. Okay, it should have an image. Of course, there's a title there, a built-in title field, an overview body, training investment, training outline. There should be a title, an overview body for the description, and some required fields, necessary fields, the training outline and the training investment. And how it will look like is, for example, here, our content type would look like something like this. We have a title field, an image where you will upload that image here, and overview text where you can upload text and some more images if you need to. Training outline, some information on the training outline. This one, that's where it will go. And then training investment, some information about the training fees and all those things. All right. But what we have missing here, what we are missing here is a file field, a file field where we can upload, where encoders can upload a PDF file, and that PDF file will be displayed as a PDF embedded viewer. Okay, so what we need to do is to build up the content type called course, add the field, and let's see. I haven't really tested it out yet on Drupal 9, but this should probably work something like this. We need to add the field for the content type called, after installing the module, you probably look for any fields supported by the PDF module, and it does not have anything very specific. So it will probably work when you create a field module called file field. Probably. Let's try that. This is the reason why I'm creating this tutorial, because normally we have some documentation on the how to, but you know the project page does not have that. Sometimes they put it here, the steps, the actual steps, the 1 2 3 steps, but it's not here. So the reason why I'm doing this, so add the field called file, probably. Let's try that. And then probably this is the training course. This is the training course, let's call it program, probably. No, I think better if We call it, let me see, probably let's call it, let me check the actual files first. Training courses, and this is how it, this is what we want uploaded. These are the different fiber optic preparation, different brochures, probably. The brochure, yeah, correct. The brochures for each training. All right. That contains the description, course outline, the same information basically that's appearing here. Only it's a PDF version. So probably we'll call it the training program, the training brochure or program. Let's go for training brochure, training course brochure. And we probably want to rename the field as just field underscore. Yeah, let's do that. Too long for me, but workable. All right, so that's called, this is now a field. We're adding a field called training course brochure, a field type, uh, uh, a file field type. All right, and let's continue doing that. So it will be public. All PDFs uploaded shall be accessible publicly. And let's make this a required field so that the encoders will be forced to upload something. And since we want this to support only PDFs, so under the allowed field extensions, we probably want to put in PDF to support the PDF files. And from the directories, we'd probably want to create a, let me see, I think I already have a directory here. This is, we need to create a directory where all the PDFs uploaded will be found. So with Drupal directories, that will be site default files. And let's go for the training PDF folder. So I now have a training folder created in the server called training slash PDF. All right. And let's try to use a description field for this field. You know, it might be useful later on. All right. Let me just quickly check what we have so far. All right. Okay. So once we have this already, we have created a field. We now need to go to the form, so that we need to check out how it will look like if encoders or uploaders are working on a particular training page. And as you can see, after the training outline, training investment, there is now a training course brochure uh, form where encoders can upload. Okay, and if they click that, choose file, they probably go here, and let's upload something called, okay, let me just double check the directories that's inside sites, default files, training, and we have PDF folder. I've already uploaded it earlier, so but let's remove that. Okay, All right. So let's go to a particular training page, fiber optic preparation. Let's see how we can work with that. And this is now the page. The website is still kind of slow right now, but we'll optimize that soon. And we edit this page so that we can upload the training course brochure for this training course. All right. Okay, upload, click upload, and let me just go to the file. All right. So we're uploading the fiber optic PDF, and we probably want to, you know, put a description and see where that description will be displayed later on. I probably put it the title. Okay, and save that. Out of the box, once you create the field, you'd probably get the display here, manage display. Let's see what needs to be done. So it says once you have created the field here, at this tab on the manage display, this is where you would control how that field will behave, or the information will be displayed. So let's see. Out of the box, what we have now is at the end here. Okay, we now have the PDF as a linked file from the page, which is still good. We might be using that later on. Okay, it now links to this particular PDF file that we have uploaded. But what we want is to check out if for some reason there is a option under the format that will display the PDF as an embedded view. So probably this is the PDF default viewer. Let's try that. And let's click on the gear icon on the right side to see what options we have here. Zoom level, let's do automatic zoom. Hmm, let's try that later on. Okay, so we have changed the format to PDF default viewer as opposed to before a generic file. The generic file would look something like this as a link file only, right? The end of the page. But what we want is an embedded one. This is the generic file format. So this time when we switch it to PDF default viewer and save that, you'll probably have a beautiful PDF embedded on the page. Let's try to refresh the page. And there you go. So it needs some additional settings or CSS because the height is kind of narrow. We'd probably want to check out if this can be fixed here. So we need a height. So we'd probably, if the width is using 100%, probably use 100% also, to automate the height. You could probably use PX, or if this will not work, you could probably uh, control it by CSS. Okay, we save that and we refresh this page again, and we now have a PDF display. Oh, it's not working. We'll try to use the other Maybe I just need to flash the cache first. Let me see. It's kind of slow. Did we save it? Yes, we did. Or maybe check out the other options for the format under Manage Display. Excuse. Can we do the zoom as automatic zoom or fit the page full width? No, fit the page mode. That should be okay. Just none. Save that again. And probably clear some more cache just in case that's the issue. That's the reason why it's the height is still not properly displayed. Clear the cache. Then while saving the manage display, the things we have made, and let's go back again. Let's refresh the page again. And oh, that's not it. So I think we need to do some CSS. Okay, but just to show you how this can be done via CSS, that should probably be something like, so it's an iframe. Beneath the hood, it's an iframe that's being embedded. That should have something like height. So, just to quickly show you, yeah, something like that for CSS. Yeah, okay. So we'd probably want to do that, you know, control the height. All right. Yeah, it's too bad. It's not. Maybe it's an issue or a conflict with my template. All right. So probably want to move that within as one of those tabs here. So how we did it is we want to create another tab, a tab, a tab field by adding a field group to have other options. No. Training brochure, training course brochure to be consistent with the labeling. Continue. And once that's done, I forgot how I did the other tabs, but let's try it. Once that's done, move it up here, to be consistent with the two other tabs. And this is just the tab. The content of this tab will actually be this one. All right. And we'd probably want to add a class name. No, it's not possible. I'll do that somewhere later for CSS. Okay, and then save that. Save that again. And refresh the page. It will probably now have another tab, a third tab that displays the PDF embed that we transferred. All right, there you go. Finally. So I think I just need to check on this later on. So the the page fit formatter is really not the one that I prefer. So we'd probably just use the none. Update that. All right. And just fix the CSS of this particular iframe, which you have seen a little while ago. Okay, so I think That helps. I hope this helps. And yeah, it's cached, I think, or it's still saving. Oh man, this is too slow. Don't worry, we have not optimized it yet for loading performance or speed performance. Okay. So any questions, just let us know on the comments below. And we're hoping to provide more Drupal tutorials, or not just Drupal. We do a lot. We do a lot of SEO, Drupal, WordPress, web design, web development. Okay. Hope to see you again. Bye.